Hi. Round number 2. I'm just kind of shooting out videos because that is the call I am getting. I am being called to talk about specific topics ASAP. I am being awakened in the middle of the night and having to write some stuff down. I am I'm just like feeling that impression upon me throughout the day, and having thoughts streaming to me, coming to me. So it is best I get to it. So let me tune in. I love my Amazonite. I've introduced her once before in my video about I think the ego, right? Switching from ego into bliss. Okay, so this video is going to be about past lives and why it is important for us to talk about it, important for us to remember why it would benefit you to recall past lives and the trauma or whatever. Necessary information, let's put it that way. I like the way that sounds. Necessary information. Eastern religions talk about past lives. They talk about reincarnation. You will not hear about reincarnation so much within Christianity, although the phrase of the old man dying and the new rebirthing, I guess you can see it in that sense. Spiritually, we reincarnate all the time. We're constantly dying to old habits and birthing into habits that is much more of light, much more of love, upon the path of light. But in my journey, especially in this past year, the past few years, but this past year has been very particular, very distinct. In my previous video where I shared about my process of reuniting with my sacred lover, I spoke about how being able to commune and ingest and take into my body the consciousness of Mother Ayahuasca has helped me recall past lives and specific memories, specific information necessary in the sense that either it's something that needed to be remembered, transmuted, released, transmuted, therefore transformed, healed, or it was necessary information for me to access, to apply in the now. There's information within our DNA. Information in our DNA that is necessary. It is necessary for humans to recall some past lives in order for them to fully heal. Whatever is meant for your path and your evolution upon the planet at this time, that is your path. What I am trying to tell you is that along the healing process, in the healing process, you will see that you will have certain blocks, energetic blocks, or maybe certain habits or maybe certain fears. That's the best way to just put it. Certain fears. While there's an ad about Tylenol, while I'm trying to talk about fears, there are certain fears that perhaps you don't quite understand why you have it, and you may be able to find, to a degree, the root of it in this life. But some of these fears are actually attached to a trauma from a previous life. And once you are able to access that memory with the intention of being able to heal and clear, and therefore clear out that block, you are then freed. You are freed from that block, from that, however you want to word it, curse, from the wound itself. When we are wounded, it leaves an energetic imprint. When we are wounded, as Eckhart Tolle says, there's the emotional bodies. When we are wounded and we have certain emotions, there is this certain energetic imprint, body, being, energetic block. There are energetic blocks within our chakras. The tea and kambo have helped me tremendously. And it gave me the awareness of how important it is, at least for me and for others, whoever feels the call for this, to access past lives. It is very important. That way, these imprints, these blocks, are transmuted out so that you are more clear, so that you are more crystal clear, more pure, and in alignment with your soul, your alignment with source, with the light. There's a lot of trauma that has happened. Your soul has chosen to experience quite a few different experiences, and not all of them were quite pleasant, and were most likely painful in different degrees. And you don't have to hold on to that anymore. You don't have to hold on to the pain. You don't have to carry around this information within your DNA. You don't have to carry this within your emotional body. You don't have to carry this energetically and within your chakras. You don't have to carry this anymore. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to carry it anymore. There are ways to access your past lives, the ones that are necessary to remember and understand. There's past life regression. You can visit an intuitive. You can call upon the angels and ask them to help you. I did a lot of work with Archangel Metatron. You can partake in drinking the sacred tea, Mother Ayahuasca. And I will actually talk about kambo, which is also another sacred medicine from the Amazon. This is a medicine from a frog in the Amazon, and it is quite extraordinary. I had my first kambo session 1 to 2 weeks ago, and I set some very, very, very powerful intentions to help me understand and just cleanse and transmute some trauma and also some ancestral things. this medicine, the intentions I had set were honored to the fullest. They were honored to the fullest, and it was such a powerful experience and a release of these blocks and energies and entities and vibrations attached to these traumas. By doing kambo also, and also in drinking the tea more than 15 times, I have come to understand my intuitive abilities so much more. So much more, to where I know excuse me so I know how I am to utilize them to help others, to help the planet, to help in the evolution of consciousness, the healing of the planet, the healing of humanity, and in bringing in more light upon the planet. I kind of went on a tangent with that, but this video is for me to let you know about the importance of understanding past lives. And I know maybe it might freak some of you out, because maybe you cannot truly wrap your head around the fact that you have lived another life. I know that, especially in the Christian tradition, this is not spoken about. So it's just something you just don't go there. You don't talk about it. Brian Weiss wrote a really amazing book that just really helped me understand one of my past lives and one of my past life connections with someone, so that I could really release myself from that energetic bond with this past life soulmate. And it really just it resonated to the core with me, and it's called Many Lives, Many Masters. Or is it Many Masters, Many Lives? Either way, I will look it up and put a link below the video. Another person that did a lot of research was, oh my goodness, Stephen. There was a man even before Brian Weiss that actually has done a large amount of research, yet he is not known in the mainstream world. He's done a lot, like thousands of cases, traveled around the world and interviewed children, all kinds of people who have past life memories. I will also list that book below. Deepak Chopra has talked about it. Many other authors have talked about it. There are so many sources out there. If you're curious, if you just want to get your feet wet, but I strongly encourage you to, if you feel the call to, and if you have certain blocks or fears or traumas, but you know that they need to be released, if you're currently working through stuff, especially for twin flames, I'm letting you know this is very, 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 very important. And regardless if you do it now, before you reunite, when you reunite with your flame, past life memories will also surface as well. So, I hope that this came out the way it needed to come out. This is so important for humanity to finally understand what happens when things are not done out of love, when we do not act in love, and therefore we hurt others, and what this causes energetically, emotionally, energetically, and how this manifests within us. It manifests energetically, and even then physically, we become physically ill. This will help you understand physical ailments as well, and why you may have it in this life. It runs very deep, my people, very deep, and I want you to understand, I want you to know, because it is time. It is time for us to heal. It is time for humanity to heal. It is time for the planet to heal. It is time to raise the consciousness and live the way we are meant to live, the way we are meant to live. Not in fear, not in fear, and not in the dark. May there be more light within your life, within your consciousness. May you realize the light that is within you, and may it guide you always. Namaste.